Today I'm listening to a choir piece by Jordan Nobles called Coriolis. It's for 12 voices and it was written in Vancouver in 2006. The 12 singers are supposed to be around the audience in this way. So, yeah, the sopranos kind of form a triangle that's equidistant, as do the tenors and the altos and the basses. And it looks like it's a 5-minute piece. The notation reflects the spatialization, so you have the soprano choir, alto choir. Actually, it doesn't really reflect the spatialized any sort of spatialized grouping. It's just kind of divided. But you do have the Roman numerals that correspond to this diagram. Looks like. And I don't know what the lyrics are. I think they're just different vowel sounds spelled with the IPA system. And it starts with a bunch of swells on a B or an A or a G, I guess. Eh, it's all white keys for a long time. Uh, and then you get little phrases. Yeah, it all seems very contrapuntal. You can see that things kind of cascade from one player to another. So there's like definitely these circling effects. Other than that, I think it's pretty straightforward choir piece. Um, Link to a recording is in the video description. I'll let you know what I think of this one. Um, should be able to find a YouTube video, I think. And I've done a bunch of Jordan Noble's scores at this point between this series and the open instrumentation series. So I refer you to these episodes if you like this piece. Okay, so I listened to the Canadian Music Center BC recording. I'm assuming this is from around the same time that it was written. Uh, yeah, I sort of stopped looking at the score at a certain point just because I felt it was just easier to look at the video. Uh, to be honest, it didn't really capture my imagination as much as some of Jordan's other pieces. It seemed like a pretty like bland, just like contrapuntal tonal piece, but it did sort of build to a climax really well, and also I can probably imagine that the spatialization really brings a piece to life. It probably is difficult to get a good sense of it just from the stereo version. I mean, you can see on the page how quickly it's moving around the ensemble, and I think that's probably one of the more technical aspects of the composition. Honestly, it's just the spatialization of it. Also, I kind of wish it had text. I find it kind of hard to. It's not as engaging for me to listen to choir music without text. I'll just be honest. Even the other choir piece of his we looked at that had like just the names of stars as the text, that was much more engaging just because it gave you something to imagine, you know. Uh, so the next choir piece, I don't remember offhand what it is. I think it'll be, yeah, I think we're making a bit of a jump into the 1990s with this piece by Victor Rasgado, um, a composer who we've looked at a lot on the channel, but not a lot in the past uh, 3 or 4 series. Um, yeah,